what's happening? Back in home turf now, so I imagine these videos are going to start getting very, very boring indeed, but we're going to roll with it anyway. So a little update on where I'm currently at the moment. Was feeling very, very fatigued after traveling back home. Absolutely smashed, to be perfectly honest. Coming up on week 6 now, without any sort of a deload. So 3 weeks obviously training in the shed, and then the last 3 weeks training in Ultraflex. So obviously I went from training at, you know, kind of not a half-assed intensity, but not in the best environment, to training at a much, much higher intensity at Ultraflex. So I feel like that has really caught up with me, and I was quite smashed by the time I got home. I've been ordered to take a couple of rest days by the boss, so it is now Thursday, I believe, and I'm back training on Friday. So that will mean I will have had 6 full days rest, which is probably the longest I've rested for in quite a long time. So hopefully I'll be feeling very, very fresh by the time I do get back in the gym. No devolume period for me when I do go back in the gym, just straight into full volume immediately, which is good, because I do feel like I will be able for, you know, I'm not in a position where I'm coming from the shed and going into the gym again. I'm coming from Ultraflex and just going back into the gym back home here. I am really looking forward to getting back into the gym back home here as well. While it is not on the same level as Ultraflex, I do miss it quite a lot, and I am looking forward to just getting back in there. Particularly because the last time I was in there was like late December, and I imagine the jumps I'm going to make on a lot of the equipment in there will be quite substantial, because, you know, my strength has come up quite a lot in the last 6 months. Just waiting on Kuba to send me across my new split, so I will still be running push, pull, rest, legs, rest, as I was over in Ultraflex. I'm just going to be rolling with that same split back home here, but obviously the exercise selection will be much different. I imagine he will try and keep it as similar to what I was doing in Ultraflex as he possibly can, but I am limited with the equipment I will have access to. For example, there is no hack squat in Extreme, which is a balls. It's not the best for leg equipment, so just going to have to swap that out for like heel elevated Smith squat, I would imagine, and just make do the best I can with what I have there. Also, as today is my last rest day before I go back into the gym, and I'm trying to be as recovered as I possibly can for when I do go back in the gym, I'm heading in to do a recovery session in Pro Recovery Clonmel today. 2 of my good mates, Kevin and Ross, have recently set this up, and they have lots of stuff in there. Like they have like a, you know, all the massage guns, cryo bath, infrared sauna, like a hot tub. So I'm gonna go in there today, gonna get a recovery session in, and just gonna try that out and just see what it is like. So I've heard that the cryo bath is meant to be very, very cold, and I think the longest they've had someone stay in it so far has been 4 minutes. So I'm gonna attempt to stay in there for 5 minutes today. Let's see how that goes. So this is the setup: cryo bath, hot tub, infrared sauna. What order do I do it in, Ross?
Bath sauna, hot tub.
Bath sauna, hot tub. Okay, so I think the bath is actually at 1.5 degrees today, and it's usually at 2 degrees, so it's even colder than it normally is. So I'm still gonna try and stay in it for 5 minutes. I'll just see here now. Yeah, 1.6 degrees, but still gonna try and stay in it for as long as I possibly can. Chilling. I'd be better off not timing it myself, wouldn't I?
No.
Right, tell me when. It's cold, isn't it? Fuck me. Oh, Jesus. Oh. How long?
2 minutes.
Oh. Fuck.
Doesn't help.
A little bit better. We thought it was warm up the fucking jets. Maybe I was wrong. How long do I have to stay in this total? 10?
Yeah, you don't sit down 10.
And you know what, I'm at 5.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'm many minutes now?
Four.
Oh, fuck. My hands freeze. Man. It's a nice kind of torture though, isn't it?
Fresh after that.
Oh, fuck me.
That's why you did it there.
Oh. Oh, I can barely fucking. Oh. Oh, I can barely move. And I stay in this now for 5 more minutes. Oh man. At least I can kind of move my arms.
How many times you get it?
Oh, do you know what, man? It's way easier like this.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
It's fucking different gravy, fucking your whole body.
You did fully submerged and bleed that. Whew. I'd have to be fair, so what else into that?
Oh, my balls. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, boy.
Done.
Oh, man. Whew. Legs are like fucking jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing more in there. There. Oh. What a relief. What's happening? We are back. So it's the next day after my little recovery session, as you would have seen, and to be honest, I feel extremely fresh after it. Would recommend it, definitely. So finally back to the gym today. Really looking forward to getting in there. Haven't been in this gym in like 6 months. So here we are. So very much looking forward to getting in here now. Have shoulder focus push session on the cards today, so absolute perfect timing today. I was literally just on my way to the gym and Cooper texted me across my session, so it was meant to be. Don't know if I'm going to bring this camera in to record my session, and as it is my first day on a new training split, I kind of just want to go in and just take my time doing it and enjoy the session and not have to worry about recording or anything. I might get some footage on my phone and might throw that into the video, but we will see. Alright, so it's been a while, probably around 2 weeks since I recorded my last clip. I'm saying that I might bring the camera into the gym, record a few sets, but I actually didn't. So just getting used to my new split and my new rotation that Kuba sent across to me. So I had to send him execution clips that I took on my phone as well. So the last thing I wanted was to be setting up the camera and setting up the phone, recording clips and trying to get used to a new split. So I just decided for the first rotation of the split, I would just get in the zone, put the earphones in and just try and get it done rather than worrying about recording on the camera. So that is what I did. So I'm back now and I'm down in Cork. Gonna go in and hit legs in Motivated Fitness Gym. Was here yesterday as well and trained with a mate of mine, Niall McDermott, so Moosey Mac coaching. So we went in and we hit a push session. I recorded 1 or 2 clips of that as well. We did the flat panada press. I think I got around 8 reps with 3.5 plates on that, so fairly similar to what I would have got back home in Extreme on the flat hammer strength press. So I was quite pleased with that. And then also I did a shoulder press, hammer strength pin loaded shoulder press, and I got I think 5 reps on that, so failed a little bit miserably on that, but it is what it is. So in for legs now today, so looking forward to that.
Drive. Loads more, let's go. 3 more. Come on. Drive. And again, and again, and again.
So, little update on my off season and how things are currently going at the moment. So, things are going quite well. I'm very happy with the progressions I have been making since I've come back to Ireland and since I'm back in the gym back home here. I'm on, I think, my third full rotation of my split now. So, I think for the first while I was getting used to all those new movements and stuff, setting baseline numbers, I didn't feel like I was making as much progress now as I have been the last while, is because session on session on session, numbers have been going up, strength has been flying up, which is really good. So I think with the last 2 weeks I have actually dropped weight, which is interesting. So my food has been bumped up this week by Cuba, because the last thing I want to see now at this stage is my weight dropping. I'm due to tidy up in a couple of weeks time, so I'm kind of effectively, I haven't tidied up for the last 2 weeks already, which is not ideal. Strength has still been going up, but I think if I kind of go any further now with my weight dipping, then I think performance will start to take a little bit of a hit. So food has been bumped up. Not quite sure what the exact calories and macros are at the moment, but they're probably above 4,500 on my training days and above 4,000 on my rest days. I'd imagine something like that. It's just a guess. I don't really know. I just follow the food that is prescribed to me, and I kind of like it like that at the moment. It has been dropping the last 2 weeks. It's funny because I hit 100 kg for the first time ever there about 2-3 weeks ago. I was absolutely buzzing about it, and then ever since my weight has been dropping. So it's typical. The bodybuilding gods are just toying with me at the moment. I'm hoping now with this increase in food, that will see my weight start to shoot up again, and not just my weight, but hopefully I will be building a bit of muscle, because even if my strength is going up slightly, if my weight is dipping, that's not where I want to be in an off season. I want weight to be progressively increasing all the time, so that even if I am putting a slight bit of body fat on, I do know there is going to be some degree of muscle mass there as well, because I feel like at the moment, I am getting leaner and I'm seeing the progressions I have made, but I'm very happy to just keep pushing body weight to build muscle, to be perfectly honest. I have about 11 months ahead of me before I do compete next, so I'm in no rush to get lean. I think there's a time and a place for getting lean, and a few mini cuts and tidy ups along the way definitely serve their purpose. But for the time being, I'm very happy to just keep pushing the way I'm pushing, and I don't think I am particularly fat, to be perfectly honest. I think I'm kind of lean enough, especially for this weight. I'm around, I think I was 98.4 kg this morning, and I have never been this lean at this weight. So yeah, very pleased, very happy with how things are currently going, and really looking forward to the next 11 months before I do prep, and I might not even prep in 11 months. At one time aiming for a show next September, October. I'm actually aiming to do probably 3 shows if I can't do a run of shows. I think I just need experience, I need stage presence, and if I am going to prep again and get in shape, then I just want to do a few shows, potentially a few different federations, maybe an Irish show, a few UK shows, and just kind of see where I land after 2 years of an off season. I was 86.5 kg at my lowest weight of prep last time around, so I think if I could get to like 96 kg this time around, but like way leaner, then I would be very very pleased. But with the way my progression has been, the last couple of weeks, especially since going over to Ultraflex, training with Cuba, really leveling up my execution and stuff, and the amount I have learned over the last while is really benefiting me in my training, and taking extra rest days when they're needed as well. I've probably never rested as much in my life, and I've never made as much progress, so that's kind of telling of the importance of rest there. Really looking forward to the next 11 months I have left of gaining. I think the last year, not that it was a waste of my off season, but it was really suboptimal. There was months and months and months where I wasn't training in a gym, I was training in a shed, and there was a couple of weeks as well, 2 months, where I just did not train at all post show. So the amount of progress I've made the last kind of 2 months, if I could continue making that amount of progress for the next year, I think I will be in a really good spot before I prep. So that is my little rant about my current state of affairs over. I'm going to wrap up this video here. Worst YouTube video ever. It probably took me a full month to finish this. I was procrastinating coming out here and recording this clip for so fucking long. But I finally got my little tripod here that this camera is sticking on off Amazon. I think that was my excuse for not recording clips in the gym, because I couldn't really put that camera anywhere because I had no one to actually hold it and record. So now I have my little Amazon tripod, so there's no no stopping me. Hope you enjoyed the video regardless, and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next one.